Something I don't understand, that's sort of a thing on the internet, is people seem to really like English accents. And although Americans call them British accents, but, you know, what can you do? Now, I don't know what some sort of enigma is about this. Like, I don't even hear my own accent, but every time I go online or on some sort of chat room and I talk, I always get some reaction like this. Oh my god, are you British? I like so totally want to go to England. Oh my god. And I just sort of go, yeah, I am. Can you not love me for my voice, please? I'm sort of trying to talk. Oh my god, can you say my name? No. I wanna get on with my life. I've got like gaming and stuff to do. Look, just say my name. Say scones. No, I don't say scones. I say scones, but please, can you just leave me alone? Oh my god, we like so totally helped you in World War II. Yeah, okay. Thanks. I wasn't really around then, and neither were you. So, is that a thing? Can you just like hold that over me as a way to get me to help you do stuff? And that's generally the sort of conversation I have with Americans on the internet. But I guess I can't say that I'm not a hypocrite for this. I mean, there's a person he's Brazilian. He's called Brazilian Andre, and he is a magnificent man. He sounds like Dende from Dragon Ball Z, if you know what that is. But he's a very weird child. His favourite song is Daddy, Would You Like Some Sausage? Which I'll give you an excerpt of that now. So that's the sort of stuff he listens to. But, and if that doesn't show how strange he is, I don't know what will. There's other Andres. There's Norwegian Andre. And Norwegian Andre, he's a very rude boy. He swears a lot. He drives a scooter. Watch out. And, yeah, he's Norwegian, which is kind of cool. So he's sort of... My time on the internet, I guess my accent has helped me amass friends across the interwebs. And so I guess it's not all bad at the end of the day, is it? This is an end screen. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. By the way, you can just go off the video right now because I am just going to read the first page, and I might do this at the end of every video, before which I finish books and stuff. Mr. and Mrs. Dursley of number 4 Privet Drive were proud to say that they were perfectly normal, thank you very much. They were the last people you'd expect to be involved in anything strange or mysterious, because they just didn't hold with such nonsense. Sorry there, I'm not sure what has happened. Mr. Dursley was the director of a firm called Grunnings, which made drills. He was a big beefy man with hardly any neck, although he did have a very large moustache. Mrs. Dursley was thin and blonde, and had nearly twice the usual amount of neck, which came in very useful, as he spent so much of it the time craning over garden fences, spying on the neighbours. The Dursleys had a small son called Dudley, and in their opinion, there was no finer boy anywhere. The Dursleys had everything they wanted, but they also had a secret, and their greatest fear was that someone would discover it. And they didn't think they could bear it if anyone found out about the Potters. Mrs. Potter was Mrs. Dursley's sister, but they hadn't met for several years. In fact, Mrs. Dursley pretended she didn't have a sister, because her sister and her good-for-nothing husband were as un-Dursley-ish as it was possible to be. The Dursleys shuddered to think what the neighbours would say if the Potters arrived in the street. The Dursleys knew the Potters had a small son too, but they had never even seen him. This boy was another good reason for keeping the Potters away. They didn't want Dudley mixing with a child like that. When Mr. and Mrs. Dursley woke up on the dull grey Tuesday, our story starts. There was nothing about the cloudy sky outside to suggest that strange and mysterious things would soon be happening all over the country. Mr. Dursley hummed as he picked out his most boring five to work, and Mrs. Dursley gossiped away, happily, as she wrestled a screaming Dudley into his high chair. Well, that's page 1. If you stayed through that, congratulations. I'll probably read page 2 next time I make a video. See ya.